peppers are one of the best sources of vitamin C. They're responsible for immune function. These are so good for you when eaten raw. They're responsible for collagen production, hormone activation, and protein metabolism. You definitely want to eat your bell peppers raw. While vitamin C deficiency is rare these days, it does happen, especially in individuals that eat very few vegetables and fruits. It is possible to have a vitamin C deficiency. If that's not your situation, keep up the good work. On top of intake, studies have shown that vitamin C is water soluble. Bell peppers, water soluble, so easy to ruin the vitamin C portion that they have. There's nothing greater. This is an excellent, especially the red bell pepper. Red bell peppers have the most vitamin C out of all of the colors. So when you're going to have bell peppers, especially raw, always go for red. Reach for red. But studies have shown that they're water soluble, so they're quite sensitive to high temperatures. That's why you don't want to heat them. If you heat them anyway, make sure it's minuscule, just very little, or else the vitamin C, gone, serving you no nutritional value, no real purpose for your health. So make sure you eat your bell peppers raw. If you simply eat a half cup of bell peppers, that will give you 100% of your vitamin C daily dose that's recommended. All you need is half of a bell pepper, half a cup. That's all you need to have your daily intake of vitamin C. Remedy seekers, thank you so much for joining me today for another video. Today we're talking about 6 foods that are better raw than cooked. Like bell pepper, broccoli. Broccoli is also great for your health when eaten raw. Not only because it's delicious, but it also converts. It has enzymes, and those enzymes help with conversions into different compounds. I'm not going to do too much science talk for you, but it helps to fight cancer cells. You want to eat your broccoli raw, but not too much. And if you have an underactive thyroid or thyroid cancer, you want to avoid broccoli. But for those of you that don't, broccoli is also best eaten raw, and it helps attack those cancer cells. Keep this in your diet. You newcomers, welcome, welcome, welcome. Join us. Something to remember about broccoli and most vegetables is that when you cook it, don't steam it for too long. And if you boil it, definitely don't boil it for too long, because it's sensitive just like bell peppers. Broccoli is sensitive, and when you boil it too long or you steam it too long, you're ruining its nutritional value. For those of you that boil your food, you may want to put your broccoli in boiling water for no more than 2 minutes maximum. And remember, the more you heat it, the longer duration that it's exposed to heat, the lower the nutritional value becomes. Same with steaming. Steaming is good, but don't steam the broccoli for too long. This is important for all vegetables. They're all sensitive, so please don't over steam it. If you're looking for great ways to enjoy broccoli, consider adding it to your salad, or taking the stems and grating the stems. Grate the stems down and sprinkle it on your rice or whatever you're going to have. It's also a great source of iron. I'm Nicole Harden. If you're finding value from this content, make sure you like and subscribe. Garlic, though oftentimes thought of as an herb or a spice, it's neither. Garlic is actually a vegetable, and when eaten raw, it contains a powerful benefit for your health. Always consume garlic raw, and that smell that garlic gives off, that is from the sulfur compounds. It's excellent for anti-inflammatory concerns. It's wonderful for that. Always consume your garlic raw, and don't just take the bulb and eat it raw. You need to crush the garlic. When you crush the garlic or chop the garlic, it brings out the powerful health benefits that garlic can offer you. Garlic is another food that's better for you raw than heated. Never heat garlic if you can help it, unless you're just looking for flavor. If you only want flavor, it doesn't matter. But if you're looking for the heart healthy benefits of it and the anti-inflammatory benefits, you need to consume it raw. It can be challenging to do. So all you need to do is just take a piece of bread and add a little chopped or crushed garlic to it and take it that way. For those of you that don't want to just put it in your mouth and consume it, add it to something that's going to be raw. Maybe add it to your salad. There's a number of ways you can take it. If you want garlic for its heart healthy benefits or for anti-inflammatory issues, always consume garlic raw. If you feel the need to cook your garlic a little, make sure you don't heat it over 140 degrees Fahrenheit. After that, it basically has no health benefits. So if you're going to bake it anyway or cook it slightly, remember, not above 140 degrees Fahrenheit. Next on the list, beets. Now, beets are wonderful. Beets are high in vitamin C and hard. And because the bulbs are so hard, people tend to boil them or roast them at high temperatures. But when you roast beets at high temperatures or boil them excessively, and excessively comes easy. Excessive is easy. You don't want to boil your vegetables or steam them for more than 2 minutes maximum. And you're probably wondering, how can you eat beets? They're so hard. 2 minutes? That's nothing for beets. You're right. What you need to do is grate them. Grate your beets. Just like you might grate a block of cheese, take the beet bulb and grate it. With that grated beet, you can then sprinkle it over a salad or add it to a dish, or just simply enjoy it grated. But don't boil it excessively or steam it, because when you do, you reduce the benefits that you could have to your cardiovascular health and also for inflammation. It's good for vascular health. So always enjoy your beets raw. Carrots, sweet, crunchy, and raw. Ooh, what a wonderful treat. A nice little crunch. Carrots are best raw, but they also have a ton of beta carotene in them. However, carrots give you dual benefits. They're high in beta carotene. When cooked, that converts over to a higher level of vitamin A for you. But raw helps them retain their fiber, and you want that. Fiber helps you clean out your system and helps with lowering cholesterol. Fiber is good. So make sure you enjoy carrots both ways, raw and also cooked. Don't only have them cooked, and of course, like with your other vegetables, don't overboil them. Don't roast them at high temperatures. You want to just give them a little bit of cooking if you cook them. Also, don't spend time dipping carrots in sauce. For example, a ranch sauce or something sugary or salty. You can, however, dip your carrot sticks in hummus, chickpeas, something healthy, a fiber dish, something healthy. But stay away from the junk, excessive cheeses and dressings. You're taking a healthy snack and making it not so healthy. So eat them raw and enjoy them. Cucumbers, naturally, are wonderful for you as well. Now, many people consider cucumbers a vegetable, but did you know it's actually a fruit? How do I know? It's a fruit because it has seeds. These are also fruit. Anything that has seeds on the inside, avocados, squash, bell peppers, cucumbers, these are all fruits. Although again, it's technically used as a vegetable, cucumbers are fruit. Cucumbers are a fruit that are made up of 95% water. So they're naturally hydrating for you, and they contain a little potassium and a little vitamin K. And they have health benefits such as helping your body fight cancer and a little anti-inflammatory benefits. The science is still out on that. In recent studies about produce that's good for mental health, mental clarity, cucumbers were one of those that have a mental health benefit. It's good for your mental health, according to recent studies. Also, if you're looking for an easy way to enjoy cucumbers, you may want to slice them and add them to a salad. I know I like them that way. You can also add them to your sandwich, or simply slice cucumbers and eat them plain. Or how about hummus? Hummus on cucumbers is great as well, but stay away from the salad dressings and the cheeses like cheese sauce. Now, another crafty way to enjoy it is appetizers. I do enjoy using cucumbers instead of crackers as an appetizer. So that's just a few tips on how to enjoy your cucumbers. For more health content, like and subscribe.